Mackie, 11 different skaters on the score sheet in this one, including yourself with 2 assists. What allowed you and your teammates to take full control of this game in that third period?
I think just wearing them down, wearing their D down, being physical. I think that they just see us coming and kind of just gave it to us for a little bit, and that's what happens when we're on them and being physical with them. So just got to keep that going.
We talked earlier about the chemistry that you and Sam Bennett have. Paul Maurice describing him almost as a mentor to you. What did the communication look like out there tonight on the ice?
Early, we're on it. We had some chances early. It was just, sticking with it. It's coming, and end up coming. So, that was and then I think at the end, just, not trying too much, just keep it simple and, get the win. So.
Tonight was your 50th career NHL game. Where has your confidence grown over the course of this season, just getting that opportunity to play consistently?
It's been great. I've enjoyed it so much. Didn't know it was my 50th, so it'll be a special one I'll remember for sure. And, I think I've grown since last year and into this year. Just got to keep it going, and sky's the limit, I think. And this group in there is so easy to play with and, be around and learn, and it's been great.
First game of a back-to-back. You got a long road trip ahead. How does a win like this set the tone for the rest of the trip?
Great. A great start. A little bit better teams coming up, and, we got to be ready. Same recipe, I think, and just, keep wearing down the other teams, and I think, we'll have great nights like tonight.
Mackie, thanks so much, and congratulations on your 50th career game.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's always nice to get one, especially when you haven't scored for a while. So, it's a good feeling. Sometimes you can, you feel like one's never going to go in, but you just got to be patient. And our line was getting lots of looks, so I wasn't too worried, and knew eventually when we go in.
What did you like most about how your team was able to take control of that third period?
Yeah, I think we just did a good job of playing composed, and all 4 lines were playing really well, skating well, making smart plays, getting on the forecheck, and it's nice when you can just roll 4 lines and everyone's playing well.
What can you say about obviously Mackie been nice playing your goal, but just his play overall since teaming up with you on that line?
Yeah, he's been awesome. I really like playing with him. He's got a lot of jump in his game, and a lot of confidence. So I think the more we play together, the more we're gonna build that chemistry, and just find little plays. So yeah, I'm definitely enjoying playing with him right now.
How big was Bob to shut the door there in the second and the third for you guys?
Yeah, he was great. Like always, he's steady and made some big saves when he needed them, and that's all we can ask for.
What does it do for a road trip like this when you start off with 2 points?
It's big. Yeah, it's a couple of tough back-to-backs, so to get the first one's always huge, and we can just roll off this momentum now.
It's kind of a weird having a home-and-home series with Anaheim. You won both of them. What's the difference between the 2 games?
I don't think there's too much of a difference. You get a little more energy from your own crowd, but for the most part, they were similar games, similar style of games, and didn't notice too much of a difference.
How fun are games like this when 11 guys get a point, 5 guys get a goal? It's a lot of guys in the team chipping in.
It's awesome. Yeah, it's great. It's great for everyone to feel good, feeling confident, and everyone's helping contribute to our success. So that's going to be important.
I didn't know that, but yeah, that's pretty cool that everybody had a chance to score. Or it's nice that everybody is producing.
What did you see on your goal, and especially the screen Nosek had there in front?
Yeah, there's good job by Nosey. Just needed to get that shot past goalie, and that's it.
Obviously, it was a really tight game there for a bit. How big was it to pull away there early in the third and give you guys some breathing room?
Yeah, that was big. We changed our game a little bit in the third period. Started a little bit different, and that made us win.
You've been playing with Toby for a bit now. Just how big has he been coming up from the A for you guys to help fill in on defense?
Yeah, it's obviously nice that guys can come up and play good and help the team. And me and Toby were doing good, I think. And I like to play with him.
Obviously, this is a big trip, 2 back-to-back. Just how big is it to start with 2 points here and get that good feeling going on?
Yeah, it's important to start the trip well, and yeah, we just have to keep going this way. And yeah, it's not going to be easy, 2 back-to-backs, and but yeah.
It looked like you developed momentum as the game went on. You seemed to get better and better. Is that kind of the way the thing went?
A team?
Yeah.
Yeah, just we maybe slowed down a little bit in the second period, but third period we got back to our things, and yeah, that paid off.
What did you like most about how your team was able to take full control of this game in that final frame?
Yeah, I thought we'd give up a shorthanded goal to start the game, but I thought we handled that really well. I liked that. But the game took some strange turns in the second period. You get a 5-on-3, you don't score. It became a puck game. We didn't like that. I liked the way that we made it 4-2, a forecheck that was more like our game. And I think we had 10 hits through the first 2 periods. So that's not really like our game. Then I really liked our neutral zone defense in the third. So we were hard up on the blue line in the neutral zone transition. So winning is never easy. Winning on the road, especially with been changing time zones a fair amount here recently. Happy for that. And then probably the biggest thing is you got a couple of guys. Sam Bennett scores a goal, and that confidence starts to come back.
Sam Bennett, we spoke earlier about the chemistry that he and
Yeah.
Mackie Samoskevich. What stood out to you in that regard?
I think he's just a great mentor right now for Mackie. Mackie's playing more Sam Bennett's game than Sam Bennett is, so he's got somebody to, all three of those men will go get the puck, and then they can be physical. And he's got some hands. He can make some plays. I think there's a real good bond being created there. I don't know if I leave the lines straight through the year, but I won't change that right now for sure.
On that, obviously, a lot of firepower on that top line. It seems like the chemistry is really coming along as well.
They're just some time together. They haven't played much together, and they're all three very, very bright men, really high hockey IQ. They're finding each other, and then the support's good, and I think it's interesting for them. I think, for each one of them to play with 2 other players that can match their skill level, I think they have fun with it.
You mentioned Bennett, but 5 guys have a goal, 11 guys
Yeah.
have a point. Just how big are those games?
That's good because we haven't been scoring, and no matter what, players want to score goals. So it makes you feel good. So everybody that gets a point tonight gets to leave the rink with a win and a point, and they get a smile on their face.
And just how does this set you up now for the second half? You're going to LA.
These are the big ones, right? This one in Vegas, all our back-to-backs this year. This is where we've got to be wound up and tight. I thought we turned an awful lot of pucks over trying to make plays that might have been good, might not have been good if we didn't complete them. But the idea that the turnovers wasn't great, so we'll have to be right on tomorrow.